Is up, honeys? It's KingBritneyChanel, and I'm back with another video. So I have two questions for you all. Should Kay get out due to Rona gal? And do y'all think that Kay will marry Joy? Keep that in mind, and I'm gonna give my commentary on this. But before I do, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. Let's get into the commentary on this. Right, honeys, let's get into today's honey for the tea. And if you are new to this channel, then honey for the tea is Yahweh's promises, his truth. And y'all know the only way to the Father Elohim is through the way, the truth, and the light. That is Jesus, honey. Let's talk about it, or I call him Yeshua. So let's talk about it, y'all. Kay, we gonna give honey on this unfavorable situation that is Kay and this whole situation surrounding this. I like to give a positive outlook on undesirable situations. And we everybody is at home right now, but just know the Most High God is bigger than any Rona girl, and that is that. So let's talk about this situation. Speaking of Rona girl, Kay is claiming that he is a high risk for Rona girl, and he's asking to be released due to that. Now, if y'all don't know, it's a lot of questions swirling around this whole case situation due to the fact that when it comes to Rona girl, typically the people that are more susceptible are people that are up, elderly, and people who already have different type of I would say wellness issues, or they might have some gifts that you don't want to receive from nobody, and they have to be concerned about that, because if your system cannot put up an adequate defense in your body, then you would have to be concerned about a lot of this. That's why they said they wanted the younger people to stay in, because they're able to put up more of a defense, if anything. So all right, y'all. So let's talk about it. I am on dailymail.co.uk, and basically, to sum this up, that Kay basically asked a judge to, let him out because he feels like his life is, in a predicament due to this whole situation that's going on. Okay, and it says that his counsel is saying that scant precautions to stem the spread of this whole situation is basically putting Kay's life in a predicament. Okay, so basically it says that sanitizer and even soap is hard to come by in the MCC. And basically it says with most of its 700, I'm gonna say individuals, y'all know I'm paraphrasing, held in small 2-man spaces that make the social, you having an adequate amount of social space in between you and another person. They saying it's making it hard, and it's making it like a situation that if somebody was to get this whole type of situation going, it could possibly be a situation for them. You get what I'm saying? So due to them having, I guess, limited things, according to Kay's counsel. Now it says that y'all know what Kay is facing. We don't need to go over that, but that's what the overview of that on here. And it says that y'all know he maintains that he's not responsible for any of this. We don't need to go over that. So let's scroll on down. It says while the MCC basically they put in precautions to not allow a lot of visitors, and that was back on March the 13th. Remember I read to y'all how he wasn't really able to meet with his counsel like that due to everything that was going on with this whole situation that we going through right now. And they say there are few detectable protocols for screening councils, and it says guards and new, I guess, people coming in, and that's the only, the only people that are still able to, I guess, enter the facility, they say. And it says they have to, I guess they go through a screening to check if they, see what's up with them as far as wellness. And it says that the visiting floor has sanitizer, but a sign next to the single bottle says, the single bottle available says staff only, and a bathroom on the same floor often has no soap. That is not sounding hygienical. What is going on here? That's something that, if I feel like if they can't have it, up to a standard to get something in there. I mean, especially if they are, these institutions are very commercial. They make a lot of money off of this sort of stuff. So they should have been the first people to have, sprays and, stuff to wipe stuff down with and soap. That's just period. I just don't understand why you would only have one soap on, one floor or whatever. So basically, Kay's counsel, because of this, is saying, that this is something that is putting his wellness in a predicament because of his age. And now they up here trying to use his age because of his age and other existing issues that he might, be dealing with. And it says, especially considering the conditions at the MCC, and it says this necessitates, his reasoning for why he should be able to roll on out them doors, they said. And that's what the filing read. Now, here's the interesting part. Here's why I asked you all, do you think that he will marry Joy? Now, Joy is reminding me, this situation is reminding me of Kimbella, and how, y'all remember when Juelz was in the whole lockup at first, he wasn't able to stay with Kimbella. He had to stay with his moms, and he had to marry Kimbella to be, in the house or whatever. Even, it reminded me of the Fab situation also, the Fab and Emily situation. Like, Kay is in a situation, and remember I did the video about Joy's loyalty. Everybody has pretty much turned their back on him, and I kind of posed the question, do y'all think that Kay will eventually reward Joy's loyalty? Because this is why I'm saying this. Joy is in a position now, last man standing. She hasn't folded. It's been a lot of attempts to get her to fold. She hasn't folded on Kay. She's definitely staying loyal, as we saw when, the whole situation at the condo happened with her and Ash. She was still trying to, protect Kay in the fact that, why you got these people in his house or whatever, this is disrespectful. So she still was trying to be loyal even in that, and she hasn't even been vocal or anything on social media. And so now that Kay is able to see who is really in his corner, will he reward Joy for that? Because a lot of people look at loyalty as a very valuable characteristic. And also, if he is to be, released, this is why I'm saying this, right? So this is what they also say. Before I get into what I'm about to say, it says that the gathering, has long recognized that there's no greater necessity than keeping, Kay, alive and well, okay? No matter what, they got on him or what the claims are. That's what the filing says. And it says, for most people, this whole situation, it just gives y'all the overview of the wellness aspect of the whole situation. We don't need to go into that. And it says, this is the part which made me ask, will Kay, marry Joy? It says, if Kay is released, he would live with his girlfriend, Joy, at a Chi-Town loft apartment and could remain home. Of course, he would be monitored with the little bracelet and all of that, but that's what the filing says. So that's the angle in the paperwork that's the play there. And, the one thing America loves is a romance story You get what I'm saying? That, you know, a woman is a rider. She held it down. She was loyal. You know, even when all odds were against them being together. And, you know, because, you know, people have been trying to, you know, this is the way they can play it. People have been trying to tear them apart. People are saying with the ad situation that she was sent in to do the whole situation to set up. That's what people are saying. And she was maybe trying to get Joy out of the way with the whole 90-day situation. I guess that maybe she could have wanted Kay to, you know, put a ring on her finger. But think about the flip around with that, right? Because Joy stayed loyal, he could, you know, say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and reward you because you was loyal. Also, if you think about it, you know, from a logical perspective, also so that you have something to hold on to, so that you don't want to do the same thing the other, you know, person did, which was flip, give info and the rest of that stuff. And then also they can't really, you know, if you married to somebody, they can't make you do all this talking and the rest of that stuff. So it's like, wow, y'all. I kind of really think that it could be a thing, because why? It's like, okay, if the story was true, what everybody portrayed, like, oh, you know, they were saying Joy wasn't the main, Joy wasn't this, then why is it that he just, I mean, he's had opportunities to really send Joy back and all the rest of the stuff. He's had plenty of opportunities and he did not. I mean, Tim and them was making all this noise. He still didn't, you know, send her back. You feel what I'm saying? It was helicopters over his house. You know, I flew in over a helicopter. Still didn't really budge with that. So, I mean, and then when he was kind of pressured, oh, well, you know, we talked about this the other time, you know, switching the days out. He still didn't switch the days out from Joy. So that's something to think about. Everybody kind of was thinking like, you know, oh, Joy really wasn't in like a special position and all this other stuff. But the story has now since flipped, because now she's the last one standing. And then two, the whole industry that Kay was a part of could say, you know what? You know, she real loyal. You get what I'm saying? She's not a talker. And so, you know, it would be easy if Kay, let's say from where he's at, or if he was to maybe if they allow him to be, you know, walking on out them doors, he could say, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do something for you musically. You get what I'm saying? Because honestly, folks, I'm just being honest. America likes the writer, male and female type of dynamic. That's what they like. They like the Bonnie and Clyde dynamic. They like it. So to play up, you know, his image, you get what I'm saying? A love story could help him media-wise. You feel what I'm saying? It would kind of be like, okay, was all these people mad because he was really in love with this person? You know, are all these people just, you know, bitter about this or whatever, and she just ended up being the last one standing with this whole situation? I mean, it's a lot to really think about. But I definitely know that there definitely would be benefits to Kay if he was to go that route. Media-wise, it would have him looking better. You get what I'm saying? Because the whole player image is not really working for him right now. So typically what people do to clean it up is, become that family man type of vibe. They do it all the time. I've seen it like all the time when people have been in scandals, darling. It's just something that they do. And also, to keep, if Joy is the loyal one, to keep other people out of his space and property, if he's having her make decisions and stuff for the rest of, you know, who knows, the rest of his possessions and stuff. And obviously, if she's staying in a Chi-Town loft, it has to be, you know, lofts are expensive, like in any city. So that's something to think about. You know, where's this money coming from that a loft could be paid for? So, honey, he probably has some money somewhere, honey. You never know with him. Could have had some money somewhere. So he's still extending, you know, if she is staying in the loft, that means that he's still extending a certain lifestyle to her and making that happen some sort of way, which is showing, typically when men show love, they show love through a providership type of deal. So, honey, this is a very interesting question. Do y'all think that Kay will marry Joy? Leave your thoughts and your comments about this in the comment section below. It's KingBritneyChanel. I just wanted to give y'all something to think about while this whole situation is going on, because I kind of get that feeling that that's something that could happen, because it would just greatly benefit him. It would greatly benefit him as far as keeping some of his stuff intact, you know, not worrying about looky-loo type of situations, you know, that happened before, because he had people as permanent guests at that condo before. They were able to invite, you know, outside people getting in his business and stuff like that. So to avoid that, people typically reflect on the error of their ways. If they smart, you feel what I'm saying, then they go and fix that. You feel what I'm saying? So you definitely will want somebody that you trust in charge, and also that's gonna be loyal, you know, no matter what, you know. So, you know, we seen Joy not even talk to her own people. She stayed looking forward on that phone and just kept it moving. You feel what I'm saying? So the people that's loyal to you when you're not looking be the ones that will, like I said, will ride for a person. Now, as I said in the other video, you know, I think that loyalty is a beautiful trait, but I feel like Joy's loyalty in this situation, you know, to Kay is very like, oh, child. But I definitely feel like, I know that the Most High can, you know, make, you know, bring goodness out of situations that the enemy meant for, a person's bad. So that's just my perspective on that. Like I said, it's KingBritneyChanel. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see y'all soon on the next video. Hey honeys, thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.